Hello, folks. We're live for Super Sunday, and it is Super Sunday where we look at various beverage products. And I'm in Louisiana with Louisiana Beer Reviews and Beverage Rambles in Georgia with Jean H. Pierre, aka the Beverage Ramble, formerly known as the
Crazy man, rambling,
food,
bambling.
the movie and TV Ramble. You remember that, the movie and TV Ramble?
Yeah, I remember. Yep.
All right, there's his link. So I have Wild Range.
Know that beer. Yes, haven't tried it yet. Even though I see it, I'm just maybe I need to start buying beers there because I've seen nothing at Trader Joe's. I
Oh
was there
yeah,
yesterday.
India Pale Ale. This is at Aldi $7.99, might be $6.99 depending where you go. But I believe it's $7.99 here. Twist Cap. It's from a company called Rockwall Brewing Company, Rochester, New York. Now I've never heard of Rockwall Brewing Company in Rochester, New York, but I have heard of Genesee Brewing Company. But it can't be the same place, can it? Even though the bottles look exactly like Genesee bottles. But anyway, can't say definitively, but I can say pretty assuredly. Here it is: bubbles, clear, golden. Sean,
Yep.
here's what it looks like. Now I'm going to show you the website before you open yours. It had much to show, so believe me.
I'm sending a link to some friends of mine right now to watch the show live.
Oh, okay. And look, when I was showing Sabrina Team Witch, I wasn't implying that your friend.
No, she knows all was all in good fun.
I'm not implying that she's a witch. I just every time I hear the name Sabrina, I always think of the television show Sabrina Teen Witch.
Yeah. So, yeah, all good. Now the website, there's no website. You just got to go to the Aldi's page, right, for that beer if they have info on that beer, right?
Yeah. Sometimes they don't put the info, but here's the very limited amount of information they give you. So there's Aldi,
State of Rockwall,
Wild Range, not State of Brewing, Rockwall Brewing.
Rockwall, sorry.
It won 88 points, a silver rating by the Brewski Awards, the Beverage Testing Institute.
You know what? You brought that up, Jay. Some guy had made a comment on one of my videos on the Perlenbacher beer I had reviewed, and he said all these beers from all these Trader Joe's, even some of the brewers, he made me spit out my drink, my coffee. When I was reading the comments, it said, "Hey, man, even the guys, the brewers from those breweries, like from Perlenbacher, they don't drink the beer. They think it's absolute trash."
Okay, well, I don't agree with that, but it doesn't say anything about the product. It just says it won a silver. So it won silver, not gold. So that means they thought it was like a B, silver, good, but not gold. Excellent, but 88 points, that would be like a B plus, And the Beverage Testing Institute, what you have to do is, I was reading their website because I was trying to say, is this for real? And I checked it out. It is for real, but you have to pay money. You send in your beer, you pay a fee, and then they let you know if it got a score. Now, it may get if it gets no score, that means they hated it. In other words, then of course you're not going to put that on your website talking about they tested the beer and they hated it so much they didn't even give it a score. Happy Sunday to you too. Yes, she was a good witch. Now, and another thing about the Beverage Testing Institute, they do blind tests. So the people tasting the beer, they don't know what they're tasting, so they claim they can't cheat, and they say they don't just give high scores because people send in the beer. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you pay us and we'll give you a high score. It's not like that. It's not a competition like against all of the beer. They just grade in each product on its own, like I do with my beer reviews and you do with yours.
Right. So,
and one more thing, you can sign up to be a judge on the beer testing beverage testing.
Oh, you can. Okay.
Yeah, you get paid, but they said they don't have any positions open at this time.
I wonder how this beer would fare in some of these competitions. I wonder. Probably. What do you think? Maybe well, not so well. You think maybe?
I don't know.
Well,
They only listed one. They only listed one competition, so there you go.
Good day, North America. Hello, world. Those of you watching, good morning, good afternoon, good night. I am drinking Budweiser Chelada Clamato Picante flavor. This, I believe, is at 5%. I got the website up right now. It only shows the original. It doesn't show the one, the Picante, but basically the same flavor. You know, with hops. You have rice, barley. That's made in Budweiser, but obviously adding the tomato flavor and the picante flavor. Now Claude did with the Modelo that he had. I got some Tabasco here. So what I'm going to do in my glass, I'm going to pour a little Tabasco in this. And I was telling Sabrina, hi Sabrina, baby, that it's kind of like a Bloody Mary in a can with beer flavor. That's like with a little tomato juice. Basically, look at it as a type of Bloody Mary. Yeah,
like a beer Bloody Mary.
Yeah, so I just add a little hot sauce to it right now. It's been super cold before we started the show. So here we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Even better. And I'll get to my feelings about all these. I was always on the fence about them, but now bring them to me. Love them. As well as the sour ales and the what's the other one? What's the other beer I was always on the fence about? Yeah, probably those probably were the two. Those hard iced teas, I don't think so.
Yeah.
So
here is a lineup.
That's the tap into your beer site, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Chelada, extra lime, fuego, mangonada, mangonada tajin, which I had last week, tajin pina, which is like pineapple, tajin chile limon, Budweiser Chelada Picante, Estrella Jalisco Limon y Sal, Classic Michelada, Tamarindo Chelada, and Chamoy Michelada, which I had the Chamoy Michelada, which was awesome. I bought that in Texas. Can't get it in Louisiana.
I tried the other cheladas I've tried. I've tried the Modelo one. I've tried obviously this one. I haven't tried. I did try the Dos Equis one recently. That was good.
So it says, you want me to read this, or are you going to read it?
No, go ahead, read it, because I don't have it up on my. I have the regular, but I don't know, some sites, not the tap into your beer site. I just have the Budweiser site here.
I got to make it big because look how small it is.
Yeah,
it's formatted for a phone, smartphone now, so it's so tiny. Okay, it says, I got to make it big to fit on the computer screen. It says, Budweiser Chelada Picante, made with Clamato, that's from Mott's, combines Budweiser with the refreshing taste of Clamato Picante, aroma of spice, and a hint of lime flavor. To best enjoy Budweiser Chelada Picante, gently rotate the chilled can once before pouring, then serve cold or pour over ice into a traditional goblet-style glass and garnish with a slice of lime or celery stalk. 186 calories per 12 ounces, so it's got a lot of calories. Ingredients: water, Clamato concentrate, which contains clam broth and tomato juice, barley malt, rice, corn syrup, hops, hop extract, malt extract, and contains shellfish. So if you're allergic to shellfish or you have some kind of problem with eating shellfish, don't drink the beer. If one should call this a beer, it's more like a beer-based thing.
Yeah, that's basically what it is, beer-based. But yeah, Wings just made a comment. Yeah, I dumped it as well. Wings and pizza. That was just trash. Absolute garbage. And I said, never again.
Tiki Fusion. Well, I'm going to avoid it, but I'll probably never see it anyway. So who makes it?
Lagunitas.
Oh man, they have been putting out some whack stuff lately.
Yeah. Okay, so, but yeah, so I'll give my thoughts on this coming up. So, where's Dave? Dave, where are you?
I don't guess
y'all did some reviews yesterday, I'm guessing.
We did do some. He said he's not going to join anymore. He said he resigned from doing hangouts.
Dave, if you're watching, please come.
He sent me a notice saying I'm no longer doing hangouts because you muted me. But I said I didn't do that to be mean.
Dave, we petition you back. Come.
I told him the problem was his connection was real bad and it was lagging. You saw that.
Yep.
And I think it was so messed up that when people would talk, he was talking over them, but it was probably because he couldn't tell, you know what I'm saying, when people were actually talking for real, you know, so it was causing all kind of trouble. It wasn't a personal thing. These hangouts are not personal, people. I'm like Michael Corleone. It's not personal, Sonny. It's strictly business.
Love that movie.
Now,
I wish to make movies like that again, man. It's hard now, but
so
action.
People,
just wish they make movies like that again. Right now, It's all about action figures and superheroes.
Oh yeah, CGI and all that. Yeah. You know, I can always work things out with people. We can go sit down at a restaurant like Louis. I hear they got good food.
Excellent, good food. People mind their business.
People mind their own business. But I might have to get up and go to the bathroom. But anyway,
we'll hide the gun in between the stalls.
So you can see it's golden orange. Oh, one more thing. When I went to, remember I went to Spanish Africa last year?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I went.
Gibraltar.
I was hungry, so I wanted to eat some lunch. So they had a Chinese restaurant. And I went in there and had to go to the bathroom. And I went in the restroom and they had that old timey bathroom type where they had a chain to pull it.
Yeah.
Like the toilet was there, and then on the wall there was a box with water in it, and it was a chain.
Yeah.
Different type of way.
Yeah. They don't have the odd. Remember the outhouse? Remember back in the day?
No, it was in a restaurant. It was just a regular restaurant, except that you had to pull a chain from a box to flush the toilet. It was weird. Okay. Let's look at some comments, and I'm gonna give you a quick rundown of this beer, which won't take long. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna try some of those, Claude. Wish you could join us.
Extra stuff. See, now they're at the water closet. Yep. See, now he's being requested. They know it. They know that I didn't do that to be malicious. How was the food? It was good. It wasn't great, but it was good. It was worth going to. It's a kind of a fancy restaurant. But the prices were about the same as here, maybe a little less. All right, so the aroma, of course, I couldn't speak English, so I had to point like at what I wanted. Oh yeah, she said, oh yeah. It was funny because the Chinese lady could speak two languages, Spanish and Chinese, but not English. Okay. Oh yeah, the aroma, I'm sorry. Get a little white bread crust, maybe a little hop resin. The aroma is kind of dull. Okay, taste, cheers. Oh, I forgot to put the banners on. Wild range, 6.9. I'm sorry about that. All right, so let me put this in the banners, or as James P. Madonna calls it, the scrolling marquee. Wild range IPA, 6.9%. Budweiser Chilada Picante is 5, right? Is 5, right? Is 5, right? See, folks, he's watching a movie. We're doing a hangout.
So
you didn't hear what I said, huh? I said 5. I said it's 5%, right?
What this? Yeah. What my product? Yeah, I believe it's 5%. It says if it's going to the way of it, but it doesn't feel heavy at all. I always felt that this was more lighter than this.
Drink a bunch of them and you'll feel heavy because you'll gain weight quick. Okay. Hey, sure.
Yes.
The bitterness is low. It's 6.9. I'd be shocked if it was 69 IBUs. Tastes more like it's maybe 55, 50 IBUs. So it could be a little more bitter. Body's medium, finish is dry. So bitterness is probably 3 out of 5 hop cones. Sweetness is probably 2.5 out of 5 sugar cubes. So it's not an IPA that's up to the level of like a Goose Island IPA.
Now, so I'm about to ask you, what's the difference between? Is it price wise? I know it's probably reasonable, but
$7.99.
Yeah, Goose Island or
it's not up to the level of a Goose Island IPA or a Lagunitas IPA or a Bell's Two Hearted Ale
or Sweetwater. Sweetwater.
I don't even talk about Sweetwater anymore because we don't get Sweetwater.
Right, that's crazy. Even though with a health food company, and now they built a new brewery out in Colorado. I mean, what the hell's going on?
Bye-bye, Sweetwater. They just pulled all their beers off our shelves like in January of 2023. So,
what the bleep is going on?
And we barely get Terrapin, but we can get Terrapin. I can find Terrapin. Now, Terrapin Hops Executioner, it doesn't come up to that level, okay? But as for a store brand IPA,
what about Bosun? Our good friend Bosun.
I'm glad you brought that up because it's about on that level.
Okay.
So it's around what you get with Bosun American IPA or Bosun double IPA. It's in that realm. Bosun's a little cheaper, or at least I don't know, but Trader Joe's price has been going up. But for the longest time, Bosun was $4.99 a 6-pack. Then it was $5.99. So who knows what it is now?
It's still $5.99. The regular IPA.
Oh, really? So yeah, that's a better value because the flavor's about the same, but
the hazy I'm not too fan of, and I do like the twin screw.
I thought the hazy was fine, but the twin screw steam. I missed the Bosun HLV heavy lift vessel, but
yeah, and now that one I don't know why they got rid of that one.
I missed the chocolate stout, that dry chocolate stout. But anyway, and the Simpler Times Pilsner, the red stripe one, that's the red can. I
was there yesterday, and I was just disappointed what I was seeing. I'm like, what the hell?
I don't stop it. I don't really. The last couple of times I went to Trader Joe's, I didn't buy anything because they didn't have anything to buy, so I just left. I might go check out the one in Baton Rouge next time I'm there.
Yeah.
So this one's a little bland. I can see why it won a B plus silver because it's not an A. I'll go along with. I'll give it more like a B, like an 86. Nah, I'll give it an 87 because it's got some nice stuff going with it. So I'm going to go with 87. It's good, but if you pay $7.99 a 6-pack, fine. If you paid $10.99, you'd be mad, and so would I. So 87 out of 100. It's a private label store brand, and most of their private label store brands taste like a private in a sense, you know, like you could tell it's not premium super duper, but it's like you get those Food Club or Surefine Oreo cookie mimics. They taste all right, but you know it's not an Oreo when you're eating it because it's not up to that level. But the reason you bought it is because you save money, so you tolerate it. Okay.
Sorry. I'm watching Face the Nation. Hi, everybody, again. I am drinking.
I'm supposed to feel bad about folding clothes. Okay.
Yeah. Gelada. What's the Gelada Clamato? The Conte, again, 5%. This is what I have right now in my glass, as you can see. Again, the first time I tried this, I was a little, again, I was very hesitant about all of them. Back in when this came out on the market, I remember you and a few others, Jose, that used to join us on some of our reviews. I was like, beer sandwiches, that sounds, I don't know if I want to have some of that. But my attitude changed last about 2 summers ago, 2022, and I did a review of the Bud Light version, and I thought about it. I said, I'm like, wow, this is refreshing. And it was a hot summer day too when I did that review. Very hot, and I had it, and I said to myself, man, this is awesome. And this is kind of how I feel to this day about it, even not just on summer days, but, a good Sunday morning after a long night partying. This is really good. So you got all the flavors, tomato juice. You got some of that spice that's in there. As you mentioned, some of the ingredients that you mentioned, Jay. But there's just that refreshing quality about it. Now, obviously, I've enhanced a little bit with some hot sauce. So, and it doesn't feel heavy again. Yes, the calories do. That's in there, and by adding the hot sauce, it just really kind of changed. It's like, woo, popped up. So, anyway, the best hot sauce. Well, that's a debate, but to me,
that's a good one. But it's hard. You can't really say what's the best because they're all different.
And they're all good.
People ask me that all the time. What's your favorite beer? I said you can't say that. You can't answer it because there's too many. Here's the Clamato website.
It is the hot sauce really enhanced it a little bit, man.
Wait a minute. It really enhanced it a little bit.
It really made it better. It's good, but made it a lot better. So, really great flavor. So yeah, the Clamato juice. Yeah, as you can see. Remember good old V8. Yeah. Yes. Food in a can. Yes, you could probably use that too,
You could probably experiment with a lot of. Let's look at the ingredients. Mm-hmm. Do they show the ingredients? Maybe not. I've read the ingredients list on the back. It's a long.
Are there any agent this or agent that in it, or any coloring and?
There's food coloring and there's all kind of like chemicals and all. But I mean, it's not. I'm not saying it's dangerous to drink. It's probably not. But I'm just saying it's.
I'm trying to see.
They have to put all that in there to keep it from rotting on the shelf. If you got clam juice in it, any kind of fish product is going to spoil in a couple of days at room temperature. They're probably using the picante mods, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, I'm guessing they do. Yeah, but man, flavorful, perfect, really easy drinking. This is just as good stuff, guys. And again, they have those are the flavors. And I think they have another flavor Budweiser has. And of course, you listed all the ones from the Bud Light version that they have too as well. So, I definitely buy this a lot in the summertime. Ever since that day in the summers, I will definitely get a 25-ounce can of this and keep it in the refrigerator. The original. It's good to have after work. It was $2.99 for the 25-ounce can. So I was like, all right, no problem. So this is good. And of course, Modelo also makes a good chelada. Dos Equis, I've had that. That also is really good as well. I think the Dos Equis lime and salt, I think is still around, I believe. But yeah, good, refreshing, perfect thing to have. And, I don't see anything negative about this. So you already gave your score. I'll give my score. I'm going to go 94 out of 100 for this product.
I was just showing this to show you who owns. I was just trying to show you who owns Mott's.
Right.
Do you know who owns Mott's?
It has to be a beer company. Dr. Pepper.
No, it's a company called Keurig Dr. Pepper. KDP, because Keurig and Dr. Pepper merged about 2 years ago, and now they're one company. Keurig Dr. Pepper.
The coffee maker, right?
They look Keurig little coffee packs, and they own all these brands.
Clamato, Canada Dry, Crush, Sundrop. Schweppes is still good. I still buy Schweppes. No Hawaiian Punch, no AAW. RC, I grew up drinking that. IBC, grew up drinking that as well. Margaritaville. Oh, Margaritaville. The liqueur.
Just the mix.
Okay. Ready to brew.
Ready to brew coffees.
Yeah. Keep going. Kahlua. Okay, good. Water. Polar water. Okay. New England Coffee. Folgers. 8 o'clock. Dunkin'. Oh. Lipton. Cafe Bristol. Yeah. Good.
But these are not their brands. These are what they call partner brands.
Right.
These are their partners. They don't own those brands.
Godiva. That's funny, babe. Do you know who owns Godiva? Who owns Godiva chocolate? Campbell Soup Company. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Campbell Soup. Hey, Dave! Welcome. Please.
I've been waiting for like 10 minutes. I was getting ready to send you a message to ask you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was showing all that. Okay. Now, Jean's going to give a score, and then you can go on because he's been.
I said 94 out of 100. 94 out of 100.
Oh, that's Dave, right. That's right.
Budweiser.
For being tardy. I just had a few things to do this morning. And
Conte.
Yeah.
This is what I have this morning, Dave.
Okay. What is that?
Budweiser, Chelada, Clamato.
Oh, that's what I have this morning.
All right. What's the fun?
Oh, the famous world's oldest beer company.
Crystal wheat beer.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I assume it means it's wheat. Believe it or not, these wheat beers don't affect me like other wheat beers, but I'm not really a wheat beer person, so I just picked it up. So I have never tried this one. So this is my first try with this. The only other experience I had with a Crystal Ball was a beer that was made by the New Orleans Lager and Ale Company for the university, Tulane University in New Orleans, for their own special beer where they put their mascot on it.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and give this a try. And a lot of folks told me it was not a true one. So
you know why they call it Cristal?
No.
Because it's crystal. It's clear.
Oh.
Crystal clear. Get it? Crystal clear.
So it should look like water then, right?
No, it's just going to look like a clear golden beer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's looking kind of clearish. It's almost the same color as that beer we did from St. Arnold's, which was a disaster.
Oh, yeah, the grand prize.
Yeah, the grand illusion, if you ask me. That thing was not good. Where's Beverage Rambling? Gonna check that on us.
Oh, he's watching Face the Nation, so he's in and out. That's what I told him earlier. I said, you want me to feel bad for folding clothes and you watching Face the Nation. Okay.
I'm still here. I just got to get my picture back on my thing, a Beverage Ramble picture, on there.
And you went completely out. Yeah, I'm not getting much smell on this. Kind of get to a point to where of course, we're drinking out of the old Stag glasses. Yeah, I'm not for sure how old this company is, but I do like to get one of these true European pints. This is 16.9, 500 milliliters.
This company has records going back to the year 1040.
So is this one of those acquired monasteries?
Yeah, the government of Bavaria acquired them after a revolution, so it's no longer owned by monks; it's owned by the state government.
Yep, because this is another fine example of a product brought to you by the servants of God.
It was started by monks, and it was run by the monks until the brewery was captured.
Wow, it's good. I'm not really detecting. Is this considered to be a wheat beer?
Yeah, it's just crystal. It's filtered.
Oh, what? A filtered beer? the blasphemous. Gentlemen,
Yeah.
this beer has got to be one of the best beers I've ever tasted in my life. I am not kidding. Hands down, this is a delicious beer. I cannot stop praising this region of the world for coming out with such beautiful products. Look at this thing. It is crystal clear. Hence its name. That is got to be the poster child for perfect beer.
Here's their food pairing.
The body it's developed. There's a real good trying to think what domestic beer would have a body like this. I'd say Miller High Life. Miller High Life has a real good body. Of course, has a real good body to it. The taste stays around on your tongue. It's not unpleasant. I can't find anything wrong with it. Nothing. The alcohol content on this is coming in at 5.4%. This is brewed under the purity law of 1516. Yeah. It's really, every time we get one of these beers too, it's got these really cool looking coat of arms on them.
Yeah, that's the coat of arms for the state of Bavaria.
All right. There's some kind of date on the back. Do you know what that's all about? Is that a Best By date or born on date?
Probably the 373rd day of 2023 at 7:42 in the morning.
Okay.
Wait, they don't have 307. Wait, that doesn't make sense. They don't have 300. 337th day. Okay, I get it. 337th day of 2023.
That's when this was made.
Yeah.
So this is probably what, like, I don't know, like a 6-month-old beer.
Yeah.
How is your chilada, Ron?
It was good. Very enjoyable, refreshing. Again, I've had this before. It's perfect on a Sunday morning, getting up. If you had a long get together with friends and whatever, and need something to cure, this is it. And it's not heavy. Yes, the calorie count maybe without question, but it's pretty smooth, really refreshing, and I like it.
Yeah. This is really good.
Yeah. I like that Stag glass, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, but,
This is one of the old glasses too. It's got a thickness to it. We were doing some reviews on these in these glasses not too long ago.
Yeah, you bought the Stag on a road trip to Missouri, right?
Yes. That's good beer too. But a lot of people don't like it, but a lot of people don't like good beer. A lot of people don't like beer. They like other things, and they like to have those things called beer.
like a seltzer.
Oh, yeah.
No, like some of these so-called IPAs that run around out there. The unfiltered ones, where they get filtered is inside of your filters, and then you start having filter problems. No, sir.
Kidney problems. John, does Bud Light Chilada
liver problems? Yeah.
Does Bud Chilada taste better or worse than the Modelo Chilada?
About the same.
Just get 5%. You get 5% instead of 3.5.
Ooh, you go with the 5%.
You don't notice the 5. I don't notice the 5, just like I wouldn't notice the 3.2. I think they're both good.
Right. Well, if you get Modelo Chiladas, they're 3.5%. If you get Budweiser Chiladas, they're 5%. So it's your choice.
I get maybe because I don't feel it. I guess I'll go with the 5. So
yeah, and the price is about the same, so that's not an issue. So, well, how do you score this Weihen Stefano Crystal wheat beer?
Oh, because I've never had this true style before, and just how beautiful it is, I'm gonna give it a 99.
I loved it when I had it.
I got to give it a 99.
99, nearly perfect. I loved it when I had it. You don't, and it doesn't have those like things about wheat beer that you don't like. You know, like some wheat beers. You think the filtering helped it?
Yes. It also probably, I would say the reason why they use wheat to finish this off is that wheat has a tendency to kind of knock an edge off and things. But yeah, this is quite possibly the only wheat beer I actually enjoyed. You know, I'm gonna raise this score up a little. I'm gonna give it 100.
Oh man.
I had it in my head. I was like, say 100, say 100, and I said 99. I don't know why, but yeah, I'll give this 100. I'll rescore this, and if anyone else can find one better than this, please let me know so I can try it.
Your internet connection is way better than Wednesday night.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. It's weird.
Let's not jinx it. Let's not jinx it.
I'm not jinxing it, but I'm just saying Wednesday night was terrible. But tonight, this morning is very clear and it's keeping up. It's not lagging. It's not jamming up or anything.
I think there's more people using.
Wednesday at night they're using it, so it messes up. But in the morning, Sunday morning, it's probably not as much traffic, so to speak.
There's nothing going around here on a Sunday morning because I live right next to a giant hospital. So I think that may be part of the problem. There could be a lot of interference going on with the helicopters, ambulances, all kinds of secret communications that we don't know about. So, I mean, I'm thinking that might be part of the problem.
When they put that 400-foot tower close to me, that's when my old computer stopped working right.
Yeah, you know what? And it's also kind of strange. Sometimes I get phone problems out by your place when we go out there.
I think it's something to do with that. I think it's
calling, and we're trying to figure out is it the phones? Is it this? But no, I have problems. And this is not the phone I was having problems with originally. But this is an upgrade, and
that's a 400-foot 5G tower, and they said that it's going to be great. But that's when all my trouble started.
Yeah. John, what's going on in the news world, man? It's got you so captivated.
They're talking about this book about the new Cold War, the alliance between China and Russia, which I won't get into politically, but you know.
Oh, I got a good book for you to read.
Yeah,
you read books?
I do, of course.
Yeah. You can get it. I found this at the public library, so it doesn't cost anything. You just have to have a library card, and if there's a big library in your area, like there is in mine, we have a regional library. It's huge. Look up the Fourth Right.
Yeah, my internet. Fourth Right.
Fourth Right.
Okay.
And it goes on explaining about how the industrialization of the United States was formed after the World War II and who did it.
Right.
And what's
I'm sorry because my internet had just briefly went out. I saw a bunch of circles. I said, "Oh boy, here we go. Here we're about to talk something good." I mentioned China, Russia. Here we go.
Can you hear me now?
I got you. You're good.
Okay, look for a book called The Fourth Right.
The Fourth Right. Fourth Right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
REICH. Fourth Right.
Yeah, like Hitler, the Third Reich.
Right. Mm-hmm.
The Fourth Reich.
Okay. Which was actually the boom of our economy after the World War II. After World War II, I mean, just a lot of things were created. Homes, opportunities for many. Jobs wise,
it's based on that era after World War II, up into the present era, and how it's been involved and what happened.
Right.
McCarthyism and assassinations of leaders and whatnot. Forming corporations and how they were formed.
All right, now let's look at a few more comments, and then I'm gonna give you some promos.
Okay.
Okay, so as far as what's coming up,
This is even better than Pilsner Urquell.
Pilsner Urquell. Well, that's a Pilsner and that's a wheat beer. So,
Well, it's all in its, I mean, they're all made.
I mean overall, yeah. So this Wednesday I can't do it. No Fandango Friday because I told them I would help out at church fair. I can do Super Sunday next Sunday though. Super Sunday. And that'll close out April. So we'll worry about May when May gets closer. So as far as promos, what's coming up after I finish my Evan Williams 1783 warehouse pick taste challenges, I'm bringing in a blended whiskey from Texas. They claim it's a craft whiskey company. Everything's craft, but they claim it's craft.
Crafted, hand-picked.
So this is a crafted blended whiskey from.
Have you tasted that one yet?
No, I never opened it.
Texas 254 blended whiskey.
And you got that at a really good price, didn't you?
It's from Waxahachie, Texas. Yeah, I got this handle bottle, glass, not plastic. I got this for $19.99 at Broadway Liquors. It's the only place that had it. Now, is it any good? I don't know. It says it's aged 2 years.
40, it's going to be kind of basic.
What?
At 40, it'll be basic.
40% alcohol. Yeah, it's going to be pretty basic. And the reason they call it 254 is because Texas has 254 counties. But they made it. It's from Texas. It's from a craft whiskey company in Texas. That's all I can tell you. Okay. And that's it. That's all I got to say. I got a lot of weekly videos coming up. I've been doing my taste challenges in the morning. That's been interesting. Okay, so Jean-Pierre, do it any promos?
All right. So I guess next Sunday we'll do a Super Sunday, and then that will be it for the month of April.
Beer for a summer barbecue. Miller High Life Claude.
Yes. This is, you've seen all the other beers I have already, and I'm not going to show them already, but this is one I bought the other day. This is from Friday, I believe it was. No, yesterday. Sweetwater G13 Dank Double Hazy IPA.
Oh boy.
Yeah, exactly. That's my thoughts. That's my thoughts on that. So
here we go.
I hope that didn't cost a whole lot of money.
No, it was only what was it? $2.99. I saw this. So
is that a stovepipe? 19.2?
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't guess that's too horrible.
It's
9%.
Yeah, so
you know what? I hear what y'all saying about trying all these different beers, but I like to reel it back in. Keep it real.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Know where I'm at with stuff, the tried and true. You think that's going to beat Milwaukee's Best Ice?
No, of course not.
But it's got 9% alcohol.
No, it's one of these G30, these breweries got coming up with these collaborations, these ideas of, hey, let's try this, let's try that. Because right now, you got fruity this, fruity that, tropic forest this, and all these different things. And I know they've done a dank IPA before. And of course, Sweetwater, the company is owned by a health company that deals with medicinal marijuana. So double hazy, New England style, I don't know.
Not joints, not marijuana, not all that stupidness.
As you can see, maybe the G13 is a little, looks like a cannabis thing. I don't know. Looks like a fish. There's a fish right there. That's the fish.
Yeah, that's the Sweetwater. That's the fish. I hope you don't smoke this beer on my hangout.
No. So I got that. That's a review, and also I still got the Stone, and I got that coffee brown ale to look at.
Yeah, from 420 beers to Stone. What in the Sam Hill is going on here this morning?
Yeah. So that's it. Nothing else, and who knows? Well, I'll bring next Sunday. But thank you, Jay. Thank you, Dave, Sabrina. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Oh, and Sean, by the way, I was at a store yesterday, and they still had about 20 bottles left of the Southern Comfort Tabasco Barrel sweet fiery pepper $3.99.
That's not bad.
How much
But
a
wait,
piece?
it's buy one get one free. So you get 2 bottles
Deal's
for
been going
$3.99.
on for the last 5 years, man. What did they do? Buy the entire stock out?
2 bottles for $3.99.
Yeah. Did you
It-
buy
it's-
2?
The
No,
ABV's,
but I was tempted to.
Right.
the ABV's low on that one, which is kind of good. That makes it very enjoyable. Again, you
35.
can add that
Those
to
are like
a-
perfect gifts. Like you put those things on the side. Like somebody invites you to a holiday party. You go up and you're like, oh, I don't have anything to get. Ooh, try this. No one's gonna know what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. I could buy like 8 of them, and it would only cost me like less than $35.
Right.
So, but yeah, but
Now, if you buy 8 of them, it's gonna cost you less than $17. Do the math.
Well, 8 times 4. Oh, you're right. What am I saying? Yeah.
32. Yeah. So yeah, that was good. The Southern Comfort as well as the Bickles. I haven't had the Southern Comfort yet, but I'll get that one day. But those flavored are very low ABV on those. I think like 20.
Well, no. This is 35%.
35%. Yeah, they're very low, which is good. You can mix them with something else, you know.
35% is low.
For John.
35, which is fine for those. Those are more mixing than anything. You mix those with something, you know, or doing a Bloody Mary, I guess. But yeah, so that's it. That's all I got. Everyone, enjoy your Sunday. Be well. Stay dry. It's raining here in the ATL area, so.
It is not raining here. As a matter of fact, I think we're rocking in at about 59 degrees right now.
Yeah, it's chilly right now, but the rain didn't really hit us. It just sprinkled a
the
little
metro
bit.
area.
It just sprinkled a little bit. All right, now promos over here.
What's up, guys? Check this out. You know, it's really strange. I got this, and I got this. You know what's even strange? You know how much money we send into this region, and they can't feed their people, and they're killing each other all over the place. Not to get political or anything, but how are we getting this exported to us?
Yeah, it's coming in
Anyway,
fresh.
this is from the Ukraine. This is from the Ukraine. I got this. This one, I think I already explained this one. We have yet to open this one up and try it. That's going to come soon. I really love the color on this, and this is vodka. Honey pepper vodka. Can't wait to try that. So this is the one that I found to be very interesting. This is Odessa. Last time I had Odessa, I just picked up a bottle of Odessa just to go ahead and try it. I found it at Total Wine and More. I believe I got the 100 milliliter for like $2.35 or something like that. I thought it was a deal. I was like, well, let me go ahead. No big deal. I'll try it. A couple dollars. If it's horrible, it's horrible. As it turned out, I liked it. So what is this stuff? What is this product? What is this? This VSOP, very special operational price.
No, very smooth old pale.
Old what?
Pale.
Pale.
Very
See,
smooth
look,
old pale. Doesn't look that pale. But it's
It says it's a brandy.
yeah, aged between 4 and 6 years. 4 and 6 year age.
Yeah. And this stuff is rocking it the same alcohol content as your normal like Jack Daniels, all those guys. So what is this stuff? This is a wine that has been fermented down or processed even more to become just like liquor. So think of green
distilled.
liquids. Yeah, distilled. Wine distilled all the way down to become the same proof as liquor. And I had it. I liked it. I think it's much more enjoyable than some of the grainy ones picked up. And yeah, I think it's pretty neat that we can get something like this imported. What's even more neater than get something imported, which I'd never try, is the price that I got this at. This is a big price.
Listen to this, Sean.
This is a 1.75. I picked this up for $9.99.
I'm not a big that's brandy, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm not big on brandy, unfortunately. But that was a good deal.
$9.99. It's from a company called Shustov Cognac
It's imported.
Company.
It's imported.
Yeah, Shustov Cognac of Ukraine, and they age that brandy in French oak. They import the oak from France, the barrels.
Product of the Ukraine.
Right. Yep. I've been enjoying mine.
Now the other one is also a brandy too.
No, that's a vodka, your favorite drink.
That's a vodka, but that's also a product of the Ukraine, which is
Mine's
kind of,
like a dark,
you know,
Because they got
Yeah.
honey in it. They've got honey in it.
considering the bleed out that we're having out of taxpayers' dollars going overseas to a good cause.
Yeah.
But these products are still being made and shipped out.
Yeah, because the whole country's not occupied.
Yeah.
Only the eastern edge.
It's not my
Like I said,
war, man.
It's
Vietnam, bruh. Vietnam.
I can't. We don't want another Vietnam. That's why we cannot have another war. We cannot. I don't want another war. But anyway,
They'll think of something, Jean. Hey,
Yeah.
well, I
Yeah.
guess that's it. And
Something to see your kids over there.
that's it. And we'll see how well the Pelicans do tonight, but I wouldn't put any money on it if I were you.
Who they playing?
I'm about to make me Sunday dinner.
Where's our boy Zion? Where is he at?
Hurt again.
And they got
Man,
no
he was looking
chance.
sharp that last game he played against the Lakers. He was dominating.
And of course, they made the playoffs, and they play today. Who they play against
Tonight
against OKC. I give them no chance against even with or without Zion. I give them no chance.
No.
Because I won't give the Lakers a chance watching them yet last night against the Denver.
Word.
Denver is Denver and Boston on the collision course of the finals.
You'll be eating,
And that would be great TV.
And you counted the Mets out, and the Mets just beat the Dodgers 2 in a row. So,
Yeah, I did. I know.
all right. Well, one more.
Hey, look, give the Mets credit. They've played well, and they're because that was going to be the key. Was that Mets don't have pitching.
Right.
That's going to be their downfall. So Lindor put a little bit on the bat right now. So things are looking okay.
Right. Not great, but okay. Now, one more thing. Congratulations to the Louisiana State University women's gymnastics team. They won the national championship yesterday. I don't watch gymnastics, but they did win it.
Yeah. Good job.
First time ever. Okay. So another championship for Louisiana. All right. Well, thanks for joining participants, and thanks for joining viewers. And we're planning to be back next Sunday at the same time for another Super Sunday.
Bye, North America. Bye-bye, world.
Adios. AD.